let's go over to Michigan. I got to bring my governor to the front of the convocation because they've been making their rounds in the Midwest and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and Michigan, and they spent a lot of time in Michigan. They spent a lot of time in Michigan. A lot of time in Michigan. And so what they did was they made their rounds and they aligned themselves with Democratic governors to try to pitch you to vote for Kamala Harris. And so one of the things that I was interested in, and I seen a little bit of it, but I wanted to review the whole thing, is I wanted to review what Gretchen Whitmer, who I absolutely despise, 100% despise. This is the governor of Michigan. A lot of people like her because she fits the white girl narrative as far as the bouncy white girl narrative or whatever. And she's tough on things or whatever and all of that. But I think that she absolutely helped Biden win the White House by what happened during the pandemic, the plandemic, as I like to call it, and restricting people, but also putting people in a position where they basically put you over a barrel and say either you vote for him or not, and this is what's going to happen. And so they fear-mongered you. And I also think that if y'all want to really hold somebody accountable for cultural appropriation and culture vulture, then how come y'all not doing it to her? Oh, she the cool governor. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Listen to the music she coming out to. Detroit rapper music. Listen to the music she coming out to. Look. 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 Look.
You know what I see as I look at this crowd? Oh, okay.
Look at all of the women and the white people calling her Big Gretch. They coined her Big Gretch because they put some buffs on her and they gave her some buffs. And now all of a sudden she Big Gretch. And you see all of the white women with their nursing shirts on. Big Gretch, big, stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop. Look at this. Listen to this nonsense.
Hello, Michigan! You know what I see as I look at this crowd? Oh, okay. All right. You know what I see as I look at this crowd? Happy warriors for Harrison Walls, right? Now guess what? I woke up in big Gretch mode this morning.
Jesus Christ. I hate this. I hate everything about it, bro. I just can't. I can't. It's so corny. Oh my God. We so weak. I woke up this morning in big Gretch mode. Ain't nobody gonna call this out? So we gonna ignore it because Kamala Harris is the one that they stomping for. We gonna act like she not doing what she doing right in front of y'all. Did y'all hear this? Listen to this. Listen to this nonsense.
I woke up in big Gretch mode this morning.
Oh my God. I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now, dog. I can't, man. I can't. It's a lot. It's a lot, bruh. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that this makes sense? I woke up this morning in big Gretch mode. Man, shut the hell up, bruh. Stop. Good God. This is what y'all gonna do to me this morning? This how we playing it? This what y'all rolling with? Okay. All right. Okay.
Because I am fired up to elect Kamala Harris our president. And I am excited about our next vice president, Tim Walz. Now, I don't know if you all saw, but in Atlanta, they really showed up for the vice president last week. So you know what we got to do, right? We got to be better. We got to be louder. We got to show them how we do things in Motown, right?
They not even in Detroit. They was in Romulus, 45 minutes up, 30 minutes up the street. That's not even Motown. Ain't a Motown in that crowd. Ain't a Motown. Look, half that crowd is offbeat. Half that crowd is offbeat. Stop it. That's not even in Detroit. What are you talking about? This is all for the cameras, y'all. This is all for the cameras. This is not, stop. Stop, bruh. Oh.
So, Michigan, are we fired up? Are we ready to win this thing? Now, I want to spend a moment to talk about what we're fighting for, and I want to...
Now, let's pay attention and let's try to figure out if she's going to come up with any policies or if this is just a bunch of hoorah and rah-rah.
Remind us all what we are up against. In this election, we have two very different candidates. One is a prosecutor, the other is a convicted felon. One is an attorney general who served the public by taking on big banks, and the other is a fraudster who only serves himself. One, a vice president who believes in reproductive freedom, or the guy who stacked the court with the people who ripped away Roe.
They didn't even look. They didn't even know. Let me tell you how ignorant this crowd is right here. A bunch of plants. They didn't even know whether to cheer or to boo. They didn't even know. They missed the cue card. Listen to this.
Stacked the court with the people who ripped away Roe.
They didn't even know whether to cheer or to boo.
We're not going back, right? Say it with me. We're not going back. Kamala Harris wants to move us forward and the other guy wants to take us back. But guess what? We're not going back. Kamala Harris solves problems.
This ain't nothing but a pep rally. Anybody that showed up for this nonsense, this ain't nothing but a pep rally.
And the other guy is a problem. We're not going back. Kamala Harris fights for our freedoms and the other guy wants to take them away, but we're not going back. You all are doing a great job. I love you. Kamala Harris's vision for our future is all about freedom. Can you all say, hell yeah?
I'm likely to end this live stream right now. I am likely to end this live stream right now. If this ain't the most cringe thing that y'all done seen in a long time, who going for this? Harpo, who going for this? If this is not the most cringe thing that I done seen at a campaign rally thus far, in this Harris campaign, I'll be about to say Harris Biden, Harris Walz. This is so silly. This is so ignorant.
The freedom, not just to survive, but the freedom to get ahead. Hell yeah. The freedom to breathe clean air and drink clean water. Hell yeah.
Tell that to Flint.
The freedom to be who you are and love who you love. Hell yeah.
So basically gender affirmation.
The freedom to be safe from gun violence in your school, in your house of worship, or in your community. Hell yeah. And the freedom to make your own damn decisions about your own damn body. Hell yeah.
This is a feminist rally.
So, this is why Kamala Harris got the endorsement of the United Auto Workers. Can I hear from you?
No, she didn't. She got the endorsement from, what's his name? whoever the UAW president was, because he was pandering in order to try to get $30 an hour, $40 an hour. Because he was trying to get a spot in the administration coming up with Biden, but then that all failed. Nobody from the UAW ever said that they was rocking with Kamala Harris. Not one person. Not one person in the UAW ever said that they was rolling with Kamala Harris. When did the UAW secure Kamala Harris's, or Kamala Harris secure the UAW's endorsement? I wasn't familiar with it. When? Where? When did that happen? So the UAW just came out immediately within 2 weeks and said that they was already going to be rocking with Kamala Harris? This is so silly.
Because we know that Kamala Harris is going to fight for the middle class. As president, she's going to focus on getting things done that make a real difference in our lives right now. She understands what the average person is going through because, guess what? She lived a normal life. She was raised by a single mom who had a full-time job. She moved in with her sister to help her raise her children. She took care of her mom when she was battling cancer. And she is a proud stepmom with a beautiful blended family who call her Mamala.
Didn't that come from Drew Barrymore? When she was interviewing with Drew Barrymore, and Barrymore was like, I feel like you can be the Mamala of the United States of America. Did they just cheer because she said that somebody called her Mamala? Man, what the fuck is going on with this country, bro? So we literally just gonna be base heads, all of us. We just base heads. White men, get your wives, man. So y'all wives is out there? Y'all wives is out there taking over? Who? Yo, Gam Gam is out there with a sign?
And I know a lot of us identify with some of those characteristics. All right, Mamala. All right, I like it. And so I want to say a few words about my good friend Tim Walz, too. Now, yes, he's a fellow Great Lakes governor, a good Midwesterner, but Tim and I get along because we both lead according to a three-part strategy. Get shit done.
I can't do it, y'all. I'm at my wit's end. This is a segment of the show. We might have to cut this one short. We might have to cut this one short. I know it's popular for politicians to curse, to make it seem like they're tough on things and they're tough on crime and they're really just going to cut through the BS in order to get stuff done. I can't, man. I'm not about to sit here and deal with this nonsense. Y'all gonna force me to do this? Seriously? No policy, no speaking on immigration, no speaking on wages, layoffs. The fact that men are basically beating up women and playing in women's sports, tampons in men's bathrooms. Nothing. 3 wars. Jobs is just hemorrhaging. Nothing. We not going to talk about nothing. We just going to curse. That's it. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want me to curse on this live stream so that we can get things done. We can get things done. We got the 3-part strategy. Get things done. Jesus Christ.
Tim's the real deal. He's the only governor I know who curses more than I do. And I have a feeling that's about to change. He's a former public school teacher, a soldier. He's a former soldier and a state championship winning football coach. I mean, maybe he should help out the Vikings after we smoked them twice last year. I'm just saying. Okay. You can't take away our Lions' pride, right? All right. But here's the thing. He's been an incredibly successful governor. Like Vice President Harris, Tim worked across the aisle to build consensus. He passed the largest infrastructure bill in Minnesota. He cut taxes for working families, delivered school meals for every child, protected public safety, grew Minnesota's economy, and so much more. Now, if a lot of that sounds familiar, it's because Tim and I have been trying to outdo one another on all.
Listen, man, this is what I know for a fact. He let that whole city burn during those riots in order to try to appease Black Lives Matters. That's a fact. Without a doubt. I don't know much about Minnesota because they're going to throw these talking points out to y'all in order to try to act like something really happened. But they let that city burn. He absolutely let the city burn. He replaced the flag over there in Minnesota with a Somali flag because immigrants has basically took over what was happening in that city. That's a fact. How y'all keep letting this junk fly and acting like it didn't happen? Come on, man.
All these fronts for the last couple of years. Here in Michigan, with partners like Detroit's own Joe Tate, the Speaker of the House, first black Speaker of the House, we rolled back the retirement tax. We invested in our students and teachers. We passed common sense gun safety laws. We protected abortion rights, LGBTQ rights, and workers' rights.
I can't do it, bro.
And we need partners in the White House who have our backs. And that's Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz will fight to help you not just get by, but to get ahead. Because every American deserves a path to prosperity. Every one of us. They will fight to lower the cost of prescription drugs, make child care, pre-K, and elder care more accessible and affordable. And they will go after corporations that slap on junk fees and surprise late charges.
That's how they're going to make y'all rich? That's how they're going to make sure that you're able to feed your family?
The truth is,
and she reading from a paper.
Cannot afford another 4 years of Donald Trump. Let's just look at his record. He did zilch on infrastructure, failed. He tried slashing Medicare and Social Security and repealing Obamacare. Thankfully, he's a failure there too. He destroyed tens of thousands of manufacturing jobs. He cut taxes for himself and his wealthy friends. And
where are they getting this information from? Can we get a fact checker? How come there's no fact checkers out here in these streets? Where is they getting this information from? Where? How? He literally renegotiated the NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement, and had tariffs that Biden have in place today that saved the steel industry and saved manufacturing jobs. Where are they getting this information from? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all want me to go to the next thing, or y'all want me to just let her go ahead and shoot herself in the foot again? Man, we got to get this lady out of here. Come on, man. Stop simping for this white woman.
He instigated the January 6th riot. And of course, he bragged about Roe v. Wade falling. So, a second term of Donald Trump would be an unmitigated disaster. We cannot trust Donald Trump, and we must make sure he does not get back into the White House. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't buy a used car from this guy. How can you expect him to support the auto industry? I think we need some medical attention over here. I can see someone coming. Let's give the individual a little space, please. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for looking out for one another, everyone. That's what Michiganders do.
Man, get the fuck off my fucking stream, bro. Can't do this shit. Get the hell off my stream, man. Maurice.